Bonus part of when you fell for a dangerous man and your possessive best friend was obsessed with you. Author point of view. It's been 3 days since the traumatizing night passed. You cannot believe you people got rid of Mark and Jungkook. Jimin, you should be sleeping now. He stepped in and took a seat beside you. Yan, I just woke up. Jimin, in the middle of night. Yan, yeah, and what about you? He looked fine as he healed fast. Jimin, I did not get any sleep. Yan, oh, I thought you were stalking me. You said that to lighten up the mood, but Jimin didn't laugh with you. Jimin, why have you been avoiding Taehyung? Averting your gaze, you bit your lip. Yan, avoiding? No. When you looked back at him, he was glaring. Jimin, you are the worst liar. Yan, you did not need to tell that. Jimin, well, that is just too obvious. You picked up the mug of coffee, but he pulled it from your hands. Jimin, it's not a good addiction. Yan, don't be so annoying. He put his arm around you. Jimin, we will go through this. You did great, Yan. He squeezed you in his hold when you sobbed. Yan, whenever I look at my hands, I see I killed Jungkook. He was my best friend. I loved him so much. Putting your head on his shoulder, you were crying. Jimin, you did that to save yourself, me, Taehyung. His obsession blinded him. It had to end it that way. John, I did not want to spend my life like my mother. She believed in me that I will fight for myself. Jimin, and you did. John, I cannot even imagine how my mother spent her life when her daughter was snatched from her and she had to live her whole life for an obsessed lover. Jan, I wish we could get back our friends. We lost them. Jimin, yes, we lost them, but you should cherish what you still have. You looked up at him. Jan, I do. You and Taehyung are very special for me. Jimin, then what's stopping you? Jan, I don't want to face him. I killed his brother. Jimin, he wanted to kill him too, Jan. Do you think he would not want that when he knows what Jungkook did with you? Jan, but he involved in all this because he always wanted to save his brother. Jimin, because till then Jungkook had not crossed his line, but after seeing that video, no one would want him to be alive. He hated them as much as you did. Jan, he killed all team members. Arija, Jade, Grace. Jimin sighed. Jimin, maybe he did right. Jan, what? He shrugged his shoulders. Jimin, I mean, they killed her first love, Tess, when she was totally innocent. He avenged her death. Jimin, they were heartless and always think they were right. Jan, did Jungkook do some with Tess as he did with me? Jimin, no. Their love story was at the peak when teams got involved, claiming his love just an obsession. He did not step back and became a first rebel. Jimin, teams could not control him, so they killed Tess. And to keep Jungkook on blacklist, they put the murder on his head. For a moment you felt pain for Jungkook, but then you remembered how he put you under the spell and claimed you. He forced you to have a forced sacrifice. You shivered recalling what he was doing on the road that night and what had happened if Grace would not step in. He would have ruined you for another time, right there in front of Jimin. Shan, will they accept me with the hug? Jimin, we will not let the history repeat itself. He patted your back. Jimin, go back to sleep. You have to get back to studies soon. You nodded and left. You started working on moving on. Taehyung helped you to take every step. Things were getting back to normal. You were happy. Everyone was happy. Tonight you had a bad dream and you ran into Taehyung's room. Panting heavily, you stopped in the middle of the room. Taehyung Taehyung was sleeping in his bed and you turned to leave. Jan, your feet halted and you heard the shuffling. He was leaving the bed. Ta, why you came and why are you leaving now? You did not move. Getting closer, he put his chin on your shoulder and wrapped his arms around you. Wanna sleep here with me? Shan, I miss you so much, please. He helped you to the bed, and the peace you felt was priceless when you put your head. You missed it, the protective hold and safe place. Ta, thank you so much for being in my life, Shan. You complete me. For years I saw you from a distance. My love was in silence. I never expected that you would love me too one day. Jan, I love you so much, Taehyung. What if teams were never after Jungkook? Then would you never confess? His hand was constantly moving on your back. Definitely I would. The way my love was growing, I would come in front of you one day. But I was always scared of your reaction. Jan, liar. You showed me your powers in library and scared me. You could have been a little less scary. He laughed. You were a kind of daring girl I did not expect you to be scared of. Jan, will you come to university with me? What will I do there? Jan, pretend to study. I don't want to go anywhere without you. All right, princess. Now sleep. And you closed your eyes. After 6 months, Jimin, eat fast, you are getting late. Today was your last exam, and even without any preparation, you were too happy. Jan, how will drop me? Me? He appeared with a sleepy face. Jan, finally, this headache will be over. Jimin leaned towards you to whisper near your ear. Jimin, what's your plan, girl? Jan, Daisy, and Kate. You whispered back, and Jimin giggled along with you. What's going on? He narrowed his eyes on you both. Jan, nothing. Let's go. After exam, you had been locked in the room, doing many things with yourself and the room. Da, open the door, Jan. Knocking on the door for hundredth time, he pleaded, and here came your same answer. Jan, wait a minute. It's night now, and I want to sleep. Open the door, or I will go to some other room. You ran a gaze over yourself while looking in the mirror. A satisfying smile crept to your lips. Jan, dare to go, and I will kill you. Standing outside the door, he laughed at your threat. You walked towards it, unlocked it, and then ran towards the bathroom. He stepped in and looked around. Wow, what is this, Jan? He was stunned by the decor of room. Red roses, dim lamps, and mixed scents. He opened the door and walked out. His eyes fell on you, and he forgot to blink. Jan, welcome. He was practically gawking at you. You look so. Pressing your smile at his stuttering, you approached him. Beautiful. And Jan, and you asked while putting your arms around his neck. He gasped due to the closeness. You saw him gulping when you brought your face near to him. And Jan, don't say it. I want you to do it. Um, I would love to do that, Jan. And he smirked. You sure, princess? You nodded, and he lifted you up. The night will not be enough. The night melted, along with two lovebirds melting each other. Happy ending. Thanks for watching. This was another beautiful journey with you people. I'm so happy to have you. Love you all, and always stay safe and healthy.